This is Andy with QualityStocks. It's Wednesday, March 23rd, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at LLEG Energy Group. This is a pink sheet company trading under ticker LLEG. I scaled this into a 6-month chart to be able to see this a little bit more clearly right through here. It's been on about a 9-month or so uptrend and a pretty long consolidation right now. The chart's still pretty bullish. You can see trading over top of the 200-day moving average, trading over top of the 50-day moving average. What caught my eyes, this channel's been going on for a while, and you see these Bollinger Bands are getting tight. So I think it's time to take a look at this and keep it on a watch list for a potential move. See overall, MACD trending upward, holding over top of 0. That's bullish. Same way with the PPO. ADX still holding an uptrend. Positive and negative DIs are pretty much neutral, so we're not really getting a whole lot from the ADX. A little bit of a mixed signal from the MFIs in the sense that they're turning down, but in the grand scheme of things, still holding over top of 50. That's bullish. Accumulation distribution, of course, still in a long-term uptrend, and right now running at high levels, looking like it's going to try and possibly make a new higher high. Shaking money flow shows buying has been very strong in this stock. CCI is actually breaking back down a little bit. Remember, by CCI definition, a sell would be a break back through 100. But again, on an overall perspective, basically hanging out in bull chart territory. Full still kind of running right down the middle of the road, just oscillating around 50. Up a little high, looks like it's turning down again. Kind of a mix because it's in bull chart territory, but turning down. But those sort of things are to be expected, but this is trending sideways as long as it has. Tricks, still nice uptrend, holding over top of 0. That's bullish. RSIs, primarily holding over top of 50. Again, pretty nice look to them. This chart, though, just has some nice looks. And you see it's still developing an uptrend, holding some good support levels. Put a bottom support down here. This one to dip any lower. I'd like to see it hold 0.045. Could get a very bottom support. We could put it all the way down here at 0.004. It should pick up very good support there. But with the trading at 0.052, I'm a little bit more focused on this near term and seeing if it's going to hold up higher. I'd actually put a support level right there around 0.005 as well, since it's just climbed above that. That was a pretty good area of resistance. So there's a whole lot of support just through this channel that it's been in for several months. Obviously going to be looking for this to try and take out 0.054. Take it out and close above it. Touched it many times. It's a pretty good area of resistance. Came up and touched it 2 days ago and pulled right back. So I'll be looking for a volume spike to try and push it through that. If you can make that move, chances are pretty solid that it's going to come up here and try and test somewhere around the 0.062 area, perhaps on its way to try and make a new high. Again, that's a big move from where it is, about 50%. But I think if this chart breaks out, it has a potential of putting together a very strong move. This is like coiling of a spring sort of mentality. That spring is getting wound pretty tight. If it can finally pop, it might shoot pretty hard. So I know I'll be keeping an eye on the LLEG chart for a possible breakout, holding up support levels, and any increase in volume that could be a prelude to a move. My buddy Green Cat was actually taking a look at this chart, and he said make sure you check out the 3-year and see the pattern in that. So of course I flipped to it, took a look, and you can see just a really nice cup and handle. You can see this is the uptrend this has been on. This is a 3-year weekly chart. See, this has been uptrending since last May, last June, for almost a year now. It's been in a strong uptrend. Now been consolidating. You can start to pick up that trend pretty nice right through there. But overall, it's a big cup and handle. It's a continuation pattern from this last climb. You got to be looking for this to break out, and the key point through there is going to tie in with those daily charts. Is right there through that 0.075. This is a pretty deep cup overall. I'm not even going to go into that, but let's just say from a technical standpoint, if that broke out, it's got a pretty high up target considering the depth of that cup. But overall, very nice look to this chart as well, which keeps this thing on radar. When you couple the weekly chart with the daily chart, LLEG Energy certainly has some appeal, and it'll be on the watch list of technical traders. As always, merely my interpretation of the LLEG chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.